Hey, I'm Fantasy Blue. This is DeBarge. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Detroit? I'm Fantasy Blue. Welcome to KissDetroit.com. I'm sitting amongst royalty today. I have the king of light-skinned men. You know, Barack Obama, he doesn't have the title. Chris Brown couldn't do it.
What?
Nope. Drake,
Me?
You are the king.
I
How you doing, El DeBarge?
feel like a king.
Good, good, good. Welcome to Detroit and welcome to KissDetroit.com.
Yeah, welcome back to Detroit. This
Exactly.
is my hometown.
Exactly. Born and
Yeah.
raised in Detroit.
Born and raised in Detroit. I moved out of Detroit when I was 9 years old to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Y'all heard of that, right?
Of course.
And then, I always came back to Detroit every summer, so
Okay.
I never really left Detroit.
Now, what side of town did you grow up on? Do you remember the
man,
street
what side
and
of
the
town
side
did not grow up on?
Okay.
Brewster Projects, Bobian Street, right around Woodward Avenue. See, we lived on Lasher Street, around McNichols.
Okay.
McNichols and Lasher.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know that area.
I think it was called Graydale or something like that.
Okay. Do you ever, when you're in town, do you ever go back and visit, like do a drive by
yeah.
and see?
I also
what the
lived
old
in
place
Highland
look like?
Park,
Oh, okay.
Elmhurst Street.
What's
Yeah.
up, HP?
What's up, HP? Yeah. So yeah, I visit. I drive around, and
Okay.
it's not the same though.
Yeah,
We gotta
It has changed.
get back in shape, Detroit.
that's
Gotta
right.
Get back in shape.
That's
I'm
right.
rooting for you. You got my support.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
you grew up 10 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
What was it like in your house? I mean, does everybody sing? Was it music playing all the time, everywhere?
Yeah, my house is very simple. It was a big, long dining room table,
Mhm.
and we was always there trying to get something to eat before the food ran out. No, really, we had to get our bid in quick.
Okay.
And then there was a big piano, baby grand piano, right next to it. And we also had another piano. It was an upright piano in the living room.
Hmm.
And then we had electric pianos upstairs and in the bedrooms.
Okay.
You know, my brother Bobby would find pianos and put them together and fix them if they were broke.
Okay.
That's how we survived.
Now, speaking of pianos, I brought something in.
You did you bring piano? Where's it at? Oh, there it
I
is.
brought a little something for us to play on.
This is my first song I ever learned.
Okay. I know that.
It's the first song I ever learned.
Let me show you what I learned. This is my first song. Bone sweet bone, that's my favorite song. Bone sweet bone, sing it all day long.
You got the fingering right and everything. You see, I never had my fingering right. That's how you like.
Yeah, I took piano for 4 years, and that's all I
Oh, okay.
remember.
I took piano for a week and I couldn't do it. I started playing hooky
Oh,
and pretending like I was going to the classes
Ah.
because I'd already learned by ear.
right.
You know what I
So
mean?
it's just in you. It was something in
Yeah.
you, and you knew all along that this was something that you wanted to be a part of, the industry, the music.
Yeah, I mean, since I was 7 years old, my brother Bobby, my mom started training me to sing and play. It was just a natural for me, as well as it was my other brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love harmonizing with them. They got some of the best harmony in the world.
That's
my brothers
amazing.
and sisters, I love singing with them.
So everybody in your family can sing.
Yeah, not just my immediate family, but also my cousins.
Okay.
My uncle James, who was responsible in a great way for my career as well. My
Okay.
chord changes.
Okay.
So
Now, where'd you get your musical talents from? Was it your mom or?
my mom's side.
Okay.
Everybody in her family, all of her brothers, Uncle James, Uncle Bill, Uncle Norman, maybe they all sing.
Wow.
Yeah, they all sing.
That's great. Okay, so Motown, you had a lot of hits, a lot of great albums. Was there a favorite of yours that you enjoyed doing at the time?
Well, one of my favorite songs to this day is "All This Love."
Mm-hmm.
You talking about my songs? Or?
Yeah,
What
your
you-
songs or as a
Art.
group,
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I still love "All This Love." I mean, that song,
Mhm.
when God gave it to me, it just hit me in such a special way, and it just makes me feel good every time I sing it.
Me too.
It's just such a beautiful song.
Yeah, I love those hits. And you did most of the writing on those.
Most of it, yeah,
Mhm.
and I co-write with my brothers and sisters. Like Randy and I wrote "I Like It" together. Yeah, I wrote "All This Love" by myself, and
Mhm.
Time Revealed that. And Bunny, we co-wrote, and my brother Mark, they all write. They all
Okay.
write good.
Okay.
James, they all write good.
Okay. Now, where'd you get like your inspiration? You had to be in love with someone at the time to come up with those beautiful words. I mean, you could tell us, was it LaToya? Was it
No,
LaToya Jackson?
No.
Who was
My
it? Who
brother
did
Bobby,
it?
you remember Switch?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, the lead singer switched. My brother Bob, rest in peace. Latoya was his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know,
I didn't know
it was
that.
too late for me.
Okay.
Plus, she was older than me anyway. But no, it was Latoya and Bobby and James and Janet.
Okay.
And I didn't get in the Jackson family.
Okay. Well, there was
because
Rebe.
Rebe was already married. But no, all of those songs that I wrote were songs that I felt were speaking the sentiments of people's heart across the world. I wrote songs that from observing people, just watching their relationships, just watching them every day. I could be in a room full of people and just absorb the energy and just write about it. So there came all this love, time revealed.
Wow.
Those songs were not my personal experiences. It was just things that I saw in other people, and I was just trying to speak for them. You know.
Oh wow! Well, I love them. I love them all the hits. Uh-oh.
Hey.
I don't know where that came from.
There we go.
Okay, so it's been 16 years since you had a song out. How did it feel getting back into the studio when you stepped to the mic, when you put the pen to the paper? Were you at all nervous about the comeback?
Yeah, I was nervous.
Okay.
I mean, when I stepped to that mic and I felt all the power again as soon as I opened up my mouth in front of that mic. And then it made me cry. I literally cried. I couldn't even get past the first verse.
Oh, wow.
And I had to like take a break. And then they said, okay, you ready? I said, yeah. I tried again, cried again. It was so much emotion inside of me that just needed to be released that I thought was already released, but it wasn't. It was still there.
Yeah.
It was still there hiding inside of me.
Yeah. So music is like your therapy.
Yeah, music is my therapy. It takes pain away. It soothes me. It lifts me. Yeah, just like it does for you, I'm sure.
Oh, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I love it. Songs, music, just, I don't know, it could just put you in a mood. And, you know, it really does make me feel good. When you hear those classic love songs, oh my goodness, yeah.
You know, music is timeless like that.
It
because
is.
It's really, when you do
good music is timeless.
Yeah, good music is timeless. Well, you know what? It's like, we all become timeless when we listen to our favorite song. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like, wherever you were when you first ever heard your favorite song, you immediately go right back there.
Yep.
As soon as you hear it, it's like you're that age again. You're 7 years old again, or however old you were. You're 13.
Exactly.
All over again, and it feels good. You remember what something smelled like, what something felt like. That's amazing.
It is because you may not even remember what you did yesterday, but
Right.
when you hear that song, like you said, it takes you all the way back and you can remember everything.
That's right.
So it is good music. I love it. So, 16 years.
My God, you're beautiful.
Thank you. You are too. So 16 years. How did you keep your voice? Like, I mean, your singing chops so pure. Like, I mean, because those high notes that you hit are like amazing.
No,
for real.
it's the grace of God.
Okay.
I'm here today because of the grace of God. You know, I spent 13 months in California State Penitentiary because of my drug abuse. I picked up a crack pipe when I was 25 years old. It took me 22 years to put that pipe down. It was one of the most horrible experiences that I could have ever put myself through. I did it because I was curious. And there's a lot of kids out there that need to hear this because it's not always peer pressure that makes them start drugs. Sometimes they just get curious. And that's just it. It's just curiosity. And they say, well, I'm just going to try it once.
And that's all it takes.
That's all it takes. And like I said, I'm here today because of the grace of God. And I've been given a second chance to bring His love through my music to the world again. And let people know that you have God's permission to love one another again, to love and to be loved. That's why I named this CD Second Chance. And it'll be out September 28th. So I'm promoting now.
Make sure y'all go get it.
September 28th, Second Chance. You know, I think everybody deserves a second chance. And there's a lot of people looking for second chances. I saw a commercial on television just last night, and they were talking about animals needing a second chance.
Wow.
Cats, abandoned dogs, looking for a second chance. I was like, that's awesome.
Wow.
Everybody needs a second chance, humans and animals.
Yeah, that's true. So what advice would you give someone that's young in the industry based on everything that you went through to get to where you are today? What advice would you give someone that's looking for maybe their first chance in the industry?
What I would say in a nutshell is know who you are authentically, you know, because what comes from the heart reaches the heart. If you plan on presenting yourself to a record label or management or whoever it is you're trying to get your foot in the door with, they want to see authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what's going to really help you win. That's what's going to really cause you to win. Come from here.
Right.
Don't be a clone
That's some
of
good
somebody
advice.
else.
That's some good advice. So what does a second chance feel like for you, Al?
Oh, it feels awesome. What does it feel like to me? Okay, I'm gonna try and narrow this down to one sentence. Second chance to me, it feels like it's just a natural high
Mm-hmm.
because first of all, I'm too glad to be sad. I'm too grateful to be ungrateful.
Right.
I mean, I didn't have to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hungry. I want to do this. It means so much to me. I'm just glad that I have the second chance.
Wow, me too. I can't wait for the album to come out. I'm a huge fan, so I can't wait. I'm gonna be in stores getting it. Make sure y'all get it. Don't bootleg it. Please don't do that. Get the album.
Yeah, don't bootleg it. Don't bootleg it.
All right, so the BET Awards, I mean, you really did your thing. You showed everybody that you're back. Who contacted you to do the show?
Stephen Hill.
Okay.
He sat down with myself, my manager, and Ron Fair over at Interscope Cafe, and said, "Listen, we heard that El's here with you guys. You guys signed him up." They said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, we would like to reintroduce him to the world." You know?
Yeah.
And I said, "That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much."
I'm glad they did.
I'm glad they did too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, thank you again for stopping by KissDetroit.com. Make sure y'all pick up the album. When does it come out again?
September 28th.
September 28th.
It's called Second Chance.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.